Hi, my name is Shelby Hudson, and today we're going to be learning some catching techniques. To start off with, we're going to go over your stance behind the plate. So first you want your feet wider than your hips. This will provide you with good balance. And then when you go down into your catching position, you want to stagger your feet a little bit so you have better balance and you are quicker at moving to where the ball is at. Next, we're going to talk about glove work. So when you're behind the plate, you want to make sure that you're relaxed so you can prepare for movement, and you want a nice subtle shift to wherever the ball is, just like this. Once you receive the pitch, if it's within like a reasonable strike zone, you want to stick the pitch. So this could also be called framing. So you're going to stick the pitch and you're going to make sure you bring the glove around the ball. Now with your throwing hand, you want to keep behind your back so you don't hurt it or get hit with the ball or anything like that. So you're going to be like this. Next, we're going to go over signs for the pitcher. So when you're throwing signs to the pitcher for what they should pitch to the batter, you want, instead of staggering your feet like you were, you want to have your feet parallel and relax and throw the numbers between your knees so neither of the base coaches can see the numbers or the pitch that is going to be thrown. So now we're going to move on to throwing. So the key to throwing is essentially replacing your feet. So what this means is that your hips and your shoulders need to square up to the target in order to create a larger load. In the video, it talked about drawing an imaginary L where you're standing in order to help you create this load and help you square your hips and shoulders. So you're going to go from here, and when you receive the ball, you're going to receive the ball, and then you're going to grab it, pop up into the L, and then that will give you a load in order to put more power behind your ball going to second. If you already have a good throw and good enough power, instead of jumping, you can take a step. So you catch the ball, and you can just take a step like this and then throw the ball. When you're throwing the ball though, you want to make sure that you follow through, because your follow through is one of the most important parts of throwing. Next, we're going to talk about fielding bunts behind the plate. So when the ball is bunted towards first or the center of the field, you're going to want to get around on the ball and make sure you scoop it up using two hands. So you're going to trap the ball inside your glove, and then you're going to follow through on your throw once again. So what you're going to do is you're going to get around on the ball and make sure you follow through on that throw. When the ball is bunted towards third base, you want to take a more direct approach. So you want to go straight at it from your stance. So you want to pop up, you want to go straight at it, you want to plant your right foot next to the ball, and then you're going to scoop it again, and then you're going to spin and throw it towards first base. So now we're going to talk about receiving throws. So when the outfield throws to home or when the infield throws to home. So say you're receiving the ball from center field, and here's home plate. So you're going to want to put your left foot pointed toward the third baseline and make sure you square up your shoulders to wherever the ball's coming from. So if I'm receiving a throw from center field, I'm going to put my left foot towards the baseline. I'm going to receive the ball with my shoulders squared up to center field. And as soon as I have the ball, I'm going to drop down with my right knee in order to block the plate, and you want to make sure that you have two hands on the ball in order to secure it. So when you receive a ball from the outfield and it's not a direct line into your glove and it takes a couple hops or bounces or whatever, you still want to keep that left foot towards the third baseline and squaring up to wherever the ball is coming from. In order to receive it from the ground, you want to stay low and make sure that you're reacting up to the ball. This will provide better insurance of grabbing the ball. And you still want to put that right knee on the ground and go for the block and secure the ball in both hands. So those were just some techniques on how to catch in softball.